Ladies and gentlemen, here's my mommy and daddy from F and from F.
Won't you tell me where they find those employees? The ones who think the customer's never right, so they fight. Instead of please us, they love to tease us. They don't serve us at all. We suffer in silence while they're just having a ball. Some are salesmen, and some have jobs on reception. Some are tour guides who tell us all where to go. They should know. Some are waiters and people haters. They love it when you get annoyed. The kind of workers who deserve to be unemployed. At your service, at your service, at your service, that's what they say every day. They make you feel important, they make you feel relaxed, don't they? No way. Inferior service can make you so nervous, they put you in the twilight zone. If they really can't help you, why don't they leave you alone? At your service is the circus, and the clowns should all stay home. Sit here.
Cute.
Need this in the kitchen.
Hey. It's a pretty nice little place. Flowers. Oh.
Menu?
Thank you. Wonder if I should have a cocktail all by myself. I don't know.
You don't want nothing from the bar, eh? Good.
No, I guess not. Gee, I don't know what to have. Maybe I should ask that waiter. Where'd it go? Maybe he didn't notice me. Excuse me. Where did he go?
You got a problem, Andy, or what?
No, I'm just ready to order. Yeah.
Well, whoopee-doo.
What's the house wine like?
Well, it's not bad on chips.
Okay, is there anything on the menu that you'd recommend?
Are you kidding? Is there anything? Not bad.
Isn't there anything the chef does well?
Not according to the waitresses.
Now I don't know what to have.
Well, might I suggest the hot beef sandwich?
Is it good?
No, it won't kill you.
Well, okay. I'll have one of those, please.
Coming right up. There you go.
Boy, that was fast.
Yeah, actually, it was for that guy back there, but he was rushed to the hospital.
How come?
Well, he had the soup first.
You know, I don't think I'm really very hungry. I think maybe I'll just have my bill, please.
Okay, the bill. Let's see now. Did you have the salad?
No.
With that?
No salad.
Did you have a drink, or?
No, I didn't have a drink.
Did you have an aperitif at all?
No.
Maybe one teeth? Actually, you have nice teeth, but we don't charge. Okay, so it was no salad, and you just had, what is that, a dead squirrel? What is that?
Hot beef.
Well, that's what we're calling it. Hot beef, and that's just for one, is it?
Yes.
No problem getting anyone to show up, was there? Okay.
Give me the check,
Hot
please.
beef sandwich for one.
Yes.
Great, there you are.
$10.95.
Yeah, that's the hot beef.
Have a nice day, Rico.
That's me, Rico.
Well, Rico,
Yes.
I think this is a rip.
$10.95 from 20. Okay. Luckily, I have the cash register on me. Alrighty. Let's see, that's 5. Be nice tip. Nothing wrong with a 2. 2, and then
course, even a dollar is probably not going to come my way, but I'm not sure I have enough change here. I guess I owe you about $1.15 in change.
Right.
I could give it a try if you'd like. 4 quarters. 4 quarters there, and then I have a dime, and then of course all I have left now is the nickel, which is, I need that in the parking. Okay, well, that's your change then.
Thank you.
Hey, my pleasure.
Hey, Frago! I got another $10.95 for the hot beef. That's almost $200. Who cares if the suckers don't tip? At your service, that's what they say every day. They make you feel important, they make you feel relaxed, don't they? No way. Inferior service can make you so nervous, they put you in the twilight zone. If they really can't help you, why don't they leave you alone? At your service is a circus, and the clowns should all stay home.
Thank you. Please welcome the super talented Ron Nigrini and John Stockfish.
There's a fire in the night upon the border between Texas and the dust of Mexico. There's a light in the eyes of one who's older, and a burning deep inside where the tears don't flow. And now the moon was bright and the guitars played. Maria lay with Billy by the window. Words of love for one so beautiful. He held her close but could not say goodbye. So blue, amigo, I love you, she said, till the day I die. There's a fire in the night upon the border between Texas and the dust of Mexico. There's a light in the eyes of one who's older, and a burning deep inside where the tears don't flow. Now the sun rose high above the small cafe. The guitars played a song like no tomorrow. The dark eyes flashed in the crowded room, and pretty soon young Billy had to fight. Long and lean he stood before the one. Silver guns were crossed upon his shoulders. One bright flash and then the bullet flew. Young Billy knew that he would have to run. Eyes so blue, amigo, I love you, she said as he rode away. There's a fire in the night upon the border between Texas and the dust of Mexico. There's a light in the eyes of one who's older, and a burning deep inside where the tears don't flow. It's a burning deep inside where the tears don't flow.
Friends, Mexicans, Albertans, lend me your oil. I come to bury a big car with one last lube job. The evil that mechanics do lives after them, but 40 cents a litre is no gas. And prithee, is there a man among you whose red blood courseth not through the blue veins of manhood when he enters with pomp given circumstance to take the wheel of a '58 Cadillac? the size of a bungalow with 2 hungus fins and a trunketh that wouldst hold a Chevette. A massive engine with the power of a dinosaur and the performance of a Rolade. It consumes 3 times its weight in gas. A long, sleek hood with an ornament so large that from the driver's seat you could almost see it. A dashboard riddled with dials and buttons, and at night it was overwhelming in its luminescent splendor. It was amazing what they could do without plastic. Plush, fully padded, luxurious seats with enough leg room for Tina Turner. But this great car and its kith and kin and the gaudy inefficiency for which we are known have given way to puddle-jumping, knee-knocking, intestinal-lacking wonders. These little tin capsules that dot our highways like so many 4-wheel droppings from some diseased mechanical bird. These tiny people movers that, like exclusive clubs, are so hard to get into, and once you're in, you can't wait to get out. These underpowered heavers that were designed by someone who had never seen a hill. This is our lot. We must accept it. We will never again see the like of a '58 Cadillac, unless, of course, we go to Saudi Arabia.
Nice dress you wore tonight, huh?
Well, thank you very much.
Did you make that?
No, I didn't make it.
Morag made a dress one time.
He's referring to the first dress I ever made. I didn't know how to sew, but I thought, really, I should learn, and I decided I would make a jumper. One seam down one side, one seam down the other. Can't be too tough.
2 darts.
2 darts,
You were
yes.
always
2
built.
big, long darts. Anyway, I sewed the 2 sides together. It was about a size and a half. You see, there would be half room for another person there. So I thought, well, I can make it smaller. This is easy. So I just sewed another seam about 8 inches in from the one side. So on the one side, I had a dart that went from the hemline up to here. On the other side, 8 inches in, I had a dart about 6 inches long.
Can we see those darts again?
And I wore that.
Get a close up on these darts.
I wore that dress to work.
Yeah, I remember. Actually, if you remember, I was the one that I showed her how to work the machine, which I think was the main problem. She got this dress. It looked absolutely horrible, but we didn't notice it, right? Because it was dark, and we were proud that we'd done something.
It was dark.
Anyway, she looks a lot better now. I remember she went to work and she said, "I made this dress." I said, "No kidding. You know, what, with a saw?"
Goodbye.
Anyway, here goes Morag to sing a song called "Let Me Love You Tonight." I'll check my appointment book.
Dark clouds are blowing the wind. She's crossing your mind again. You've got that sad, sad feeling from a broken heart. You're feeling so close to the end. Let me love you tonight. There's a million stars in the sky. Let me love you tonight. I'll make everything alright. When you find out how good love can be, you're so lost when it sets you free. They say once in your life you'll find someone that's right, someone who'll love you like me. Let me love you tonight. There's a million stars in the sky. Let me love you tonight. I'll make everything alright. When the moon has forgotten what the night's about, and the stars can't work their places out, hold me tighter than tight. When the daylight comes, it'll be alright. Let me love you tonight. There's a million stars in the sky. Let me love you tonight. I'll make everything alright. Let me love you tonight. me love you tonight. Let me love you tonight. Let me love you tonight.
Hi, we're here at the Comedy Club this week to see Marla Lakovski.
Well, I want to be open and tell you, I mean, it's a bit obvious. You can see already I've got a big nose, and I just want to talk about it for a sec because I'm casting a shadow on my hosts here. And I'm really sorry, but I must explain I was born with my father's eyes and my mother's mouth and both my parents' noses, you see. Thank you, Mom, Dad, I owe you. But I didn't realize it was that big until I took a cruise last year, and I stuck my head out of the porthole, and it turned the boat around. She's a sail, she's a ruddy. I fly now, I don't like boats anymore. That's okay, but see, I'll never make it in L.A. I'll never be invited to those cocaine parties, you know. Suction's incredible. Took one snort of the snow, and then went all the cocaine, the cat, the bedspread, 2 kids in the microwave. And little slippers hanging out of my nostrils. But a lot of people say, though, that I have a voluptuous body, you know. You can always spot me in the summertime. I'm the one walking down the beach with my thighs applauding. Yeah, lots of friction there, you know. Sparks flying, you know. And people with cigarettes and no matches chasing me for a light. So I'd like to do a few impressions for you now, if I may. My first is fashion mannequins. Holt Renfrew. Zellers. A medley of the Munchkins from The Wizard of Oz.
Hello, I'm very much glad to welcome you, Dorothy. Let's go boogie push, push in the bush. It'll be hissed, it'll be hissed, it'll be hissed, strong to me. They represent the lollipop girl, and the name of the lollipop girl. His governor must confer authority, examined her. She's not only melody, she's really most sincerely dead.
Thank you. And I know we've all been wondering about Betty Davis and Joan Crawford, and finally somebody asked her, Betty Davis, now that Joan Crawford's really dead, would you like to tell us what you really thought of her? Well, they say you should only speak good of the dead. And she's dead. Good. Thank you. Good night.
Time once again for the singing news, an in-depth report with international views, crooning journalists who paid their dues, here on the singing news. A magazine format you can't refuse, we cajole, we kibitz, we entertain, we amuse. If we're out of key, won't you please excuse, 'cause it's time to sing out the news.
There was a lot of beatings in Iran today. 28 wounded, our reporters say. A massive earthquake destroyed LA. Apparently it's nobody's fault.
Pipers piping in Nome. The Pope is poping in Rome. Elton John bought a comb. This is a lovely poem.
What a pleasure to sing out the news. It's not the same approach Walter Cronkite would choose,
But if it gets ratings, it's a method we'll use.
we'll put rings on our fingers and bells on our shoes. So won't you please watch us and send in your views. Right now our producer is crying the blues, and when he gets angry he gives us a bruise. But first here's the sports for use.
There was a lot of beatings in the game today. 28 wounded, our reporters say. Championship tennis held at Wimbledon proved to all that Borg is Bjorn again.
Sir Walter driving in a rally. Mohammed fighting in an alley.
This is getting pretty Sally. But here's Jane with the weather.
They call it stormy Monday, other Tuesdays just as bad. Wednesday's even worse. Thursday looks pretty sad. There'll be sunshine on Friday, hot stuff on Saturday, makes me so glad.
That's a wrap-up for the singing news,
An in-depth report with international views.
crooning journalists who paid their dues here on the Singing News. We think it's stupid, but we can't refuse. Those network execs can really tighten the screws. We'd rather be here than on the street selling shoes. So come on and sing out the news. Yes, come on and sing out the news.